Have you ever been at a dinner party, casually mentioned that you keep your cat indoors, and suddenly found yourself in the middle of a heated debate? Someone says, "That's cruel, cats need to be outside, it's their nature." Someone else argues, "Outdoor cats destroy bird populations and die young." And you're sitting there thinking, "I just wanted to talk about my cat, not defend my entire parenting philosophy." Here's the truth. The indoor versus outdoor debate is one of the most emotionally charged topics in the cat world. And unlike most debates where one side is clearly right and the other is clearly wrong, this one is complicated. Because both sides have valid points, real concerns, and genuine love for cats driving their positions. Today we're going to cut through the emotion and look at the actual facts. We're going to explore what each lifestyle truly means for your cat's health, happiness, and lifespan. And by the end of this video, you'll have the information you need to make the best decision for your specific cat in your specific situation. If you want honest, science-backed cat information without the judgment, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's start with the option that makes many cat owners feel the most guilt: keeping cats strictly indoors. Picture your cat sitting at the window watching birds. Their tail is twitching, their pupils are huge. They're making that chattering sound that cats make when they see prey. And you're looking at them thinking, "Am I a terrible person for not letting them outside? Am I denying their true nature?" This is the guilt that indoor cat owners carry, and I want to address it head on because it's based on some misunderstandings about what cats actually need. Here's what we know from veterinary science. Indoor cats live significantly longer than outdoor cats. We're not talking about a small difference. Indoor cats have an average lifespan of 12 to 18 years, with many living into their 20s. Outdoor cats? The average lifespan is 2 to 5 years. Let me repeat that because it's shocking. 2 to 5 years for outdoor cats versus 12 to 18 years for indoor cats. Why such a massive difference? Because the outside world is genuinely dangerous for cats, even in quiet suburban neighborhoods that seem safe. Cars are the #1 killer of outdoor cats. Even cats who've been going outside for years can make a single mistake, misjudge a car's speed, or get startled into the road. It happens constantly, and it's not just busy streets. Cats get hit in parking lots, on rural roads, in driveways by neighbors who didn't see them. Then there are predators. Depending on where you live, outdoor cats face threats from coyotes, foxes, large birds of prey, and even dogs. A coyote can jump a 6-foot fence. A great horned owl can carry off a small cat. These aren't rare incidents. They're daily realities in many areas. Diseases are another major risk. Outdoor cats are exposed to feline leukemia virus, FIV, which is feline HIV, rabies, and various parasites. Even with vaccinations, outdoor cats face infection risks that indoor cats simply don't encounter. And then there are the other humans. Sadly, there are people who poison cats, either intentionally because they don't like cats in their yard, or unintentionally through antifreeze, pesticides, or rat poison. There are people who trap outdoor cats and dump them far from home. There are people who actively harm cats. I'm not trying to be morbid or scare you. I'm giving you the statistical reality of what outdoor cats face. But here's the other side of this equation. Indoor cats can face serious quality of life issues if their environment isn't properly enriched. An indoor cat in a boring, unstimulating environment can develop behavioral problems. They might become destructive, scratching furniture excessively or knocking things over out of boredom. They might become aggressive, attacking their owner's feet or hands because they have no appropriate outlet for their hunting drive. They might become depressed, sleeping more than is healthy, losing interest in play, gaining weight from inactivity. Some indoor cats develop what's called redirected aggression. They see another cat outside through the window, can't get to it, and attack the nearest available target, which is often another cat in the home or even their owner. Indoor cats can also become stressed from lack of control over their environment. Cats are territorial animals who like to patrol and mark their space. When that space is limited to 4 walls, some cats feel confined and anxious. So the question isn't, should I keep my cat indoors or let them outside? The real question is, how do I keep my cat safe while still meeting their behavioral and psychological needs? And the answer is environmental enrichment. An indoor cat needs vertical space, cat trees, shelves, perches near windows. Cats instinctively want to be up high where they can survey their territory. If you don't provide vertical space, you're forcing your cat to live in a fraction of the available space in your home. Indoor cats need mental stimulation, puzzle feeders that make them work for their food, interactive toys that mimic prey, rotation of toys so they don't get bored with the same things. Some indoor cats even enjoy cat TV, videos designed for cats showing birds, squirrels, and fish. They need play that mimics hunting. Daily interactive play sessions where you use a wand toy to simulate prey movement. This isn't optional enrichment, this is meeting a biological need. Cats are predators. They need to hunt, or they need to do something that feels like hunting. Indoor cats also benefit enormously from window access. A well-placed cat tree by a window where they can watch birds, squirrels, and neighborhood activity provides hours of entertainment. Some cat owners even install bird feeders outside, windows specifically for their cats to watch. And here's something many people don't consider. Indoor cats can go outside safely with proper precautions. Harness training and taking your cat for supervised outdoor time gives them the stimulation of the outdoors without the risks. Enclosed catios, which are screened in patios or enclosures specifically for cats, allow outdoor access in complete safety. So should you keep your cat indoors? Here's my honest answer. If you can provide proper enrichment, absolutely yes. The safety benefits are undeniable. Your cat will almost certainly live longer as an indoor cat. But if you're keeping your cat in a tiny apartment with no vertical space, no window access, no mental stimulation, and you're gone 12 hours a day, then you're not really providing a good quality of life either. That cat might actually benefit from some form of outdoor access, though ideally supervised or enclosed rather than free roaming. Now let's talk about the opposite end of the spectrum. Cats who live primarily or entirely outdoors. There are still many places in the world where cats are considered outdoor animals. In parts of Europe, the UK, Australia, and rural America, cats are often expected to live outside or have unlimited outdoor access. These are community cats, farm cats, or owned cats who are simply let out and expected to come home eventually. And I need to be honest with you. This is the highest risk lifestyle for a cat. Everything I mentioned earlier, cars, predators, disease, fights with other cats, encounters with dangerous humans, exposure to toxins, all of this is amplified for cats who spend most of their time outside. Outdoor cats are also more likely to get lost. They wander further from home, their territorial range can extend several blocks or even miles, and they can get disoriented, trapped in garages or sheds, or chased far from familiar territory. Female outdoor cats who aren't spayed will get pregnant, contributing to cat overpopulation. Male outdoor cats who aren't neutered will roam, fight, and spread disease through bite wounds. And here's something that creates conflict in many communities. Outdoor cats kill wildlife. This is not a myth or an exaggeration. Studies show that outdoor cats kill billions of birds, small mammals, reptiles, and amphibians every year in the United States alone. Even well-fed cats hunt because hunting is instinctive, not driven by hunger. For people who care about conservation and native wildlife, this is a serious ethical problem. Some areas have even implemented laws restricting or banning outdoor cats because of their impact on endangered species. But let's talk about why people choose this lifestyle for their cats, because it's not usually out of neglect or cruelty. In rural areas, cats are often working animals. Barn cats and farm cats serve a genuine purpose, controlling rodent populations that would otherwise damage crops and stored feed. These cats are usually fed and sheltered, but are expected to spend their time outside doing a job. In some cultures, keeping cats indoors is seen as unnatural or even cruel. The belief is that cats are meant to roam, hunt, and live as their ancestors did. From this perspective, confining a cat indoors is depriving them of everything that makes them a cat. Some people also believe that outdoor cats are happier because they have freedom, stimulation, and the ability to express all their natural behaviors. And honestly, there's some truth to this. An outdoor cat does get to climb real trees, hunt real prey, patrol a large territory, and experience natural weather and seasonal changes. But here's the question you have to ask yourself. Is that worth the dramatically shortened lifespan and increased suffering risk? Because outdoor cats don't just live shorter lives on average, they also experience more injury and illness. Abscesses from cat fights, broken bones from falls or car, strikes, severe infections from untreated wounds, frostbite in winter, heat stroke in summer. Outdoor cats experience suffering that indoor cats are protected from. If you live in a rural area and you're considering keeping a working barn cat, here's my advice. Provide shelter, provide regular food and water, and provide veterinary care, including spay or neuter and vaccinations. A working barn cat who receives basic care and has a safe barn to retreat to will live longer than a completely feral cat. But if you're in a suburban or urban area and you're letting your cat roam because you think they'll be unhappy indoors, please reconsider. The risks in populated areas are too high, and there are better compromises available. Which brings us to the middle ground that many cat owners choose, the indoor-outdoor cat. Imagine this scenario. Your cat spends most of their time inside. They sleep on your bed, eat meals in your kitchen, use their litter box, but a few times a day, you let them out into your fenced backyard for an hour or two of supervised outdoor time. Or maybe you've installed a cat door that only opens during daylight hours, allowing your cat to choose when they want to go out, but keeping them inside at night when predators are most active. This is the indoor-outdoor compromise, and it's what millions of cat owners practice. The theory is that you're giving your cat outdoor enrichment and freedom while minimizing risks through supervision, time limits, or controlled access. And in some ways, this can work well. Indoor-outdoor cats often show less destructive behavior than strictly indoor cats because they're getting mental and physical stimulation outside. They're less likely to be overweight because they're getting more exercise. They seem content, moving between the safety of indoors and the stimulation of outdoors. But here's the reality. Indoor-outdoor cats still face many of the same risks as fully outdoor cats, just at a reduced frequency. They can still be hit by cars if they have any street access. They can still get into fights with other cats, leading to abscesses and disease transmission. They can still encounter predators, especially at dawn and dusk, which are peak hunting times for many predators, and also peak activity times for cats. Indoor-outdoor cats are also more likely to bring parasites into your home. Fleas, ticks, and intestinal parasites are common in cats who spend any time outside. You'll need to be vigilant about prevention and treatment, and there's a behavioral risk that many people don't anticipate. Some indoor-outdoor cats become stressed by the transition. They start demanding to go out at all hours. They cry at the door. They become aggressive if you don't let them out when they want. You've essentially created a situation where your cat is never quite satisfied, always wanting whichever environment they're not currently in. But the indoor-outdoor lifestyle can work if you implement serious safety measures. First, only allow outdoor access during daylight hours. Keep your cat inside from dusk to dawn when predators are most active and visibility is lowest. Second, supervise whenever possible. Being outside with your cat means you can intervene if danger appears and you can monitor what they're doing. Third, make sure your yard is as cat-safe as possible. Check for toxic plants. Secure any areas where a cat could get trapped. Make sure fencing is secure, and consider installing cat-proof fencing that prevents your cat from leaving your yard. Fourth, keep your cat's identification current. Microchipping is essential, and a collar with ID tags provides an additional layer of protection if your cat gets lost. Fifth, maintain strict health protocols, monthly flea, tick, and heartworm prevention, annual vet checkups, current vaccinations. Indoor-outdoor cats need more health management than strictly indoor cats. And sixth, Have a plan for gradually transitioning your cat to indoor only if circumstances change. If you move to a more dangerous area, if you notice your cat coming home injured, or if you simply decide the risks aren't worth it, you need to know how to help your cat adjust to staying inside. Some cat owners use a compromise solution that I think is brilliant: the Catio. A Catio is an enclosed outdoor space specifically designed for cats. It can be a screened-in porch, a custom-built enclosure attached to a window, or even a fenced garden area with a roof. The key is that it's fully enclosed, so your cat can't escape and predators can't get in. Catios give cats access to fresh air, sunshine, bird watching, and the sights and smells of the outdoors in complete safety. Some catios are elaborate, multi-level structures with climbing platforms, scratching posts, and even running water features. Others are simple screened boxes attached to windows. This is genuinely the best of both worlds if you have the space and budget for it. Your cat gets outdoor stimulation without any of the major risks. Another option is harness training your cat for supervised outdoor walks. This isn't for every cat. Some cats hate harnesses or are too fearful to enjoy outdoor walks. But for cats who take to it, harness walks provide safe outdoor enrichment. The key with harness training is to start slowly. Let your cat get completely comfortable with the harness indoors first, and never force it. Some cats will never enjoy harnesses, and that's okay. But the cats who do enjoy it get the benefits of outdoor exploration with you as their safety net. Now let's address the question I know some of you are asking. What if you adopt a cat who's already been living outside and wants to continue going outside? This is a real challenge. A cat who's had outdoor freedom for years isn't going to happily accept being confined indoors without a transition period. If you're adopting a former outdoor cat, or if you're moving and need to transition your indoor-outdoor cat to indoor only, here's the process. Start by keeping them in one room with everything they need: food, water, litter box, toys, scratching post, comfortable sleeping spots, and ideally a window view. This prevents them from becoming overwhelmed and trying to escape through doors. Gradually expand their access to other rooms once they seem comfortable and are no longer trying to escape. Massively increase environmental enrichment. Since you're taking away outdoor stimulation, you need to replace it with indoor stimulation. More toys, more play sessions, puzzle feeders, cat TV, climbing structures, everything you can provide. Consider getting a second cat as a companion if your cat is social. Sometimes having a playmate helps ease the transition from outdoor to indoor. Use pheromone diffusers like Feliway to help reduce stress during the transition. And be patient. It can take weeks or even months for a former outdoor cat to fully adjust to indoor life. They will cry at doors. They will try to escape. They will seem unhappy at first. But most cats do eventually adjust, especially if their indoor environment is enriched and interesting. Here's my final take on the whole indoor versus outdoor debate, and I want to be completely honest with you. From a purely factual veterinary science perspective, indoor cats live longer, healthier lives with less suffering. That's not opinion, that's data. But I also understand that in some situations, strictly indoor isn't realistic or culturally acceptable. I understand that some cats seem genuinely distressed by being confined indoors despite enrichment efforts. I understand that in rural areas, working barn cats serve a real purpose. So here's what I believe. Every cat deserves safety, health care, and a life as free from suffering as possible. How you achieve that will depend on your specific situation. If you live in a city or suburb with significant traffic, keep your cat indoors or provide outdoor access only through a Catio or supervised harness time. The risks are too high to justify free roaming in these environments. If you live in a rural area and have a working barn cat, provide shelter, regular feeding, veterinary care, and spay or neuter. Make their outdoor life as safe as it can be. If you have an indoor cat, commit to real enrichment. Don't just keep them inside and ignore them. Give them climbing, hunting simulation, mental stimulation, and window access. An enriched indoor life is infinitely better than a boring indoor life. And if you're doing indoor-outdoor, implement serious safety measures. Limit outdoor time to daylight hours, supervise when possible, maintain health protocols, and be ready to transition to indoor only if the situation becomes too dangerous. The worst thing you can do is let your cat roam freely in a dangerous environment and tell yourself they're fine because they keep coming home. Until the day they don't. Your cat trusts you to make decisions that keep them safe. They don't understand cars, predators, or toxins. They just know they want to explore and hunt. It's your job to balance their desires with their safety. And please, whatever you decide, spay or neuter your cat. An intact cat who goes outside will contribute to overpopulation, fight more, roam further, and face higher disease risk. This is non-negotiable regardless of whether they're indoor, outdoor, or indoor-outdoor. If this deep dive into indoor versus outdoor cats gave you clarity on this complicated topic, make sure you're subscribed to CatRules because we have more controversial cat topics coming up. Next, we're tackling single cat versus multiple cat households, and we're going to reveal when getting a second cat is actually a terrible idea. Drop a comment and tell me, is your cat indoor, outdoor, or indoor-outdoor? And if you could design the perfect setup for your cat without any limitations, what would it look like? I read every comment, and I love hearing about your unique situations. Until next time, cat lovers, whether your cat is safely inside, carefully supervised outside, or living their best barn cat life, make sure they know they're loved. We'll see you in the next video.